There is so much more to this story than this heading. I hope people really read this, you guys. Jack leaves office amid bribery scandal. And we all know there's bribery existing. This was in wildlife fishery. He was an ally of Edwards. Edwards put him in there. News doing it. He got away with it. Whatever. They just put another one of his allies in there that was supposedly a Republican, but he supported Edwards, and he's now over that particular matter. But down here, this is way more important. There was another scandal he was involved in, okay? This is a separate bribery scheme he orchestrated through a pretrial diversion program in which defendants avoided jail if they paid private companies to take classes and perform services in which he received kickbacks. I'm going to say this. There were falsified charges on people just to push them into this. That was happening. There's other things in our court system, like my son Lane was tortured. He was wrongfully suspended because he was reacting to people that were bullying him. They were put up to bully him. He had a counselor that was committing Medicaid fraud, that was billing for counseling services through his private company and the school at the same time. He was forced medication that was damaging his brain. He flat out said he felt like he had worms in his brain. They involuntarily, which means I did not approve, institutionalized my child because he didn't want to be at that school. They falsified attendance. They did everything they could do, and I finally took him out at 15, took him off all the medication, and my child is damn near normal, just not quite, because he has a lot of effects from the torture and the drugging that occurred at a young age so they could commit Medicaid fraud. These programs, you guys, my daughter, they were, first they wrongfully expelled her. They put her in a program. They never let her out of it, called Fresh Start. They falsified attendance, threw us in the court system. I ended up taking her out and getting her GED. So then we started getting all these tickets and falsified cases, and I had a foster child put into my home. It got stupid. But I did not use the court-appointed system for counseling. They have that through the juvenile system as well, where you have to go through these counseling. They take out of your day. They take out of your time for work. They take out of your life. And they keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. And it's never ending. They can always get a teacher to say something just so they can extend it a few more months and milk it a little bit more. I mean, when I got her out of this and got her GED, it started with tickets. It started with setups so they could illegally impound vehicles. And other kids, namely the foster child, committing acts against someone. And then my child ended up being the one in the court system. On top of them stealing child support that we didn't receive for years and years that we supposedly received. And then when we did start receiving it, they started the bogus tickets and different things to eat it all up. The corruption in the state of Louisiana, I mean, I'm a single mother of 3. I've raised 3 kids by myself. I've fought and stood up to the system ever since my oldest, who is now 22, when he turned 15. 7 years ago, I stood up to the system, you guys, and I have been fighting them ever since. They will not come into my home. They will not have a damn thing to do with my kids, and I'll be damned they milk Medicaid. We have private insurance now.